Hey there, Clashers, and welcome back. Today we're going to be taking a look at some of the latest attacks from Not Quite Tribe. So, first of all, if you're not sure who Not Quite Tribe are, we are a 5v5 competitive team made up of players from the WHF Tribe Gaming family. So what I want to show today are some of the attacks out of our last 3 wars. I'm going to try and showcase one attack from each of the members who have been in one of those last 3 wars. Now, not everybody has been in those wars, but we do have quite a few attacks here to go through. So with that, let's jump into some of these exciting hits. So one of our first wins here, we've got a 14-13 victory over Blind Pirates. I believe these guys are a Golden X clan, so let's take a look at some of these hits. Going to kick things off here with an attack from Norsevorgis coming in with the Zap Queen Charge Hybrid. So starting that queen over at 3 o'clock, she's going to come in and she's going to head up towards 12, so he gets that baby dragon in with the balloon, checking for Seeking Air Mines, and get that queen funneled out so she doesn't go the wrong way. So he zapped out a Scattershot, Expo, and Bomb Tower. That's also giving the queen some pathing. He's going to send a Headhunter in to fight the enemy king. Doesn't have to use any spells there with the queen to get that taken care of. OP Balloon there with the baby dragon as well, getting that cannon taken down, making sure the queen does go the right direction. So the queen redirects up, goes ahead and drops that king in up there to get the funnel set so that he can break the queen into the eagle. So the queen's working her way in, king's working through, getting those buildings taken down along the outside. Next Coco Loon is in as well. There's the super wall breaker. That's going to get the queen access to the eagle. So the queen's going to be working her way in. Sends in the second super wall breaker. Headhunter's going to come in as well to help fight the enemy RC. He does get the second layer wall break, and what that does is that gives the queen access to that multi-inferno tower in the core. So the queen's going to continue working on. She'll get the eagle taken care of and all that. Over here at 9 o'clock, he's got a Yeti down as well as the siege barracks. And he's going to get that funnel set so that he can hybrid right on into the town hall. So the queen's working through some skellies that she found in the skelly trap, and then she's going to head in. Now he's got the hybrid coming in at the town hall with the warden and the RC as well. So there they go, town hall is activated. He's going to hit that warden's ability, get through the town hall, and then the hybrid can start working into the core of the base. So there's the rage spell down for the queen. She's going to get that wizard tower down, get the multi-inferno tower down. She's got a couple of headhunters to deal with. It's going to drop a freeze up the headhunters. It's going to make sure the queen stays alive. Gets the poison down for the super minions. Looks like he did miss one of them, but it's not going to be a big deal. Super minions are going to waste pretty much all their shots on the hybrid anyway. It's not going to do a lot of damage because they don't do splash damage. He does have one scattershot on the back end. Freezes that up as the hybrid moves in. They are in the heal spell there. Queen's still working through. She does get locked on by the single inferno, but she still has her ability. Gets that inferno tower taken down. Hits the RC ability, and there's pretty much nothing left on this base. Great attack here from Ron. Next up, we've got Matt coming in with a nice drag bat here. We're going to start off with the queen up here at 1 o'clock. She's going to get all these trash buildings taken down, as well as that air defense over there. And you can kind of already see how he's going to shape up this entry with the dragons, because he can send the dragons pretty much straight into the scatter shots on this base. He's got the king and the RC working down here at the bottom of the base, getting these compartments pretty much cleared out. Didn't need a wall breaker. The walls were already open, so the king's going in, tanking for the RC. He does get the CC pulled. He's got an Electro Dragon over here at 9 o'clock. And he's actually going to get really good value out of that Electro Dragon. He's got a lot of chain value over there. And the E-Drag's also going to deal with the CC, so great value there. As the dragon finishes up the funnel on that 9 o'clock side, it's going to send in the balloons and the dragons over here from 10, 11 o'clock. And he does find the Tesla farm early on as well, so that just helps add to the value of this entry. So a high value entry for these dragons, being able to get all that DPS down early. First rage spells in, that's going to push them into these double scatter shots. Now he's got the blimp coming in behind, so here shortly he can do that warden ability and protect them from any more damage from that last scatter shot. So the warden ability is going to come in now. He gets it perfectly, gets all of the dragons in it. There it goes, and he gets that blimp in it as well as it finds the tornado trap. So pushing everything in, next rage spell is down. That's going to rage up everything coming out over the Town Hall. Gets the Town Hall down quickly, and then here come the bat spells. So bats right onto the Wizard Tower, and there's only one Wizard Tower left. That's the only splash damage left on this base, aside from the Eagle, of course. But the Eagle is targeting Dragon, so it's not a big deal at all. So the bats are going to work their way through. He's got 3 freeze spells to work with on this Wizard Tower. First one's down. He's going to drop one more. No, he doesn't need to drop another freeze spell. He's going to go ahead and freeze up that Eagle. And the bats, nothing's going to stop them unless a red bomb pops up. Still has dragons on cleanup. Still has some other cleanup troops, some minions, it looks like. Wizard, Archer. We're going to speed up the cleanup. Great hit here from Matt. And here we have Puma coming in with one of his OP Lalos. Going to start off with a zap on this sweeper down here by the Eagle. So he's going to get some damage on the Expo and the Eagle as well with those zaps. And then he's going to send a baby dragon in up at 12 o'clock to kind of funnel his heroes. He's going to try and sui the Town Hall here. We'll see how that kind of takes shape here in a minute. And then he's got the Earthquake and the zap he's going to drop on this single Inferno over here. So he's going to do that RC trick where you zap and quake the single, and then you can take it out with the RC ability. So there's the quake on the Inferno. The RC is going to come down. He is letting his baby dragon do some work up there. So there's the RC. He was a little unfortunate here. He was not expecting to find the Tesla farm. So the RC actually has to work through the Tesla farm, and he's still got to try and get that Inferno Tower down with the RC ability. So he goes ahead and hits it here, and he gets the Inferno Tower down. So that was very well done there. Almost didn't get that Inferno Tower down with the RC, but he does get it down. Now he can start his king on the cannon. Queen will go in behind, and then they're going to make their way in towards the Town Hall. So the king's tanking for the queen. Sends in a super wall breaker. It breaks a little bit early, but he gets this section opened up wider to make sure the heroes go in rather than around. So gets the CC lured out. It's going to deal with those super minions. The king is actually tanking a lot of that for the queen, so she doesn't have to worry about that so much. So the king's going to be going down. Unfortunately, the queen is not going to go to the Town Hall, so he's not going to get the Town Hall with the Sui. The queen's going to continue down this way, pick up a few more buildings before she goes down. So she's not actually going to turn to go back and get the Town Hall. He does have an archer go off and go ahead and activate that for him, so it's very nice of that archer. But now he's going to go ahead and send in the Lalo, and he's going to send the blimp in behind the Lalo, which wasn't the original plan, but he does make a nice adjustment here to make sure he gets that Town Hall secured. So there's the rage spell, sends in the headhunters, and then they're going to go in, take care of the enemy heroes here. He's got all 3 of them right here to deal with. He gets the, I believe he gets the headhunters in the ward ability as well as the blimp and a bunch of the balloons. So the blimp's headed to the Town Hall. It's going to be able to get there, no problem. Freezes up the Town Hall. That'll make sure the dragon and the balloons can get the Town Hall taken down. So the balloons are working their way through the base. He's still got a scatter shot up. Drops the haste spell, help push those balloons to the scatter shot to get it taken down, because right now that's his biggest threat in the base. Now he still has the multi alive in the core of the base. That's the next thing he has to get down, but the dragon out of the blimp is going to be able to go in, get that taken down. Freezes up this last section of defenses here. He's got that air defense, got that single Inferno Tower, but he's got a bunch of balloons left. They're going to be able to make their way in there, overwhelm those defenses, and Puma picks up a great 3-star here with his Lalo. Alright, now we've got Team Unique coming in with his signature Yeti Smash. And he's going to be starting off over at 10 o'clock with the Warden Walk, getting those buildings taken down. He's going to zap out the Inferno Tower core. He did wait for the RC to get into the middle of that compartment so that he can get some damage on her with those zaps. Not enough to take her out, but enough to get some damage on her so she's not too big of a pain later on. So he gets that Inferno Tower, gets that Expo, the whole compartment's cleared out. It's going to help this Warden get a very nice funnel set. So the Warden is going to work through those, through that storage, through the Archer Tower. A little unfortunate here, again, not expecting the Tesla farm to be there. It's not really a farm, they're a little more spread out this time, and it's actually not going to end up being a big deal. He is trying to get that Tesla down, doesn't want to go down, but the funnel is set, so he can send in the king, get the other side of the funnel set, and then he's going to be able to push all the Yetis into the core of the base. So the king actually goes to the left, which is nice. He's going to join up with the Yetis, and then the siege barracks will continue the funnel on the other side. So here come the Yetis, bowlers, everything's making its way into the Town Hall. Nice open walls here make this pretty easy to do. So the poison's down on the super minions, on the headhunters, getting all of those taken care of pretty quickly. Jump spells in behind the clan castle. Town Hall is activated. He'll hit that Warden's ability. Town Hall is going to drop. Does find the tornado trap there, so that delays the Town Hall a little bit, but not long enough to get his troops taken out by the ability. So the next rage spell is going to come down by the eagle. It's going to push those troops through, get things taken out, and then of course they can beat through the wall once they get in there. Does get a little bit of a split, but it's not going to be a big deal. Hogs out of the siege barracks are coming in, so while they're tanking the single inferno, the RC is going to come in, help them out, and work through these defenses along the backside. She is going to work her way down towards that scatter shot and help get that taken down as well. So another Tesla does pop up over here. RC's working her way through. Looks like he's got the king and the queen joining up over here. The queen does still have her ability as well. Finds a few more skelly traps, another Tesla over there. This single inferno is doing a little bit of work on these yetis here that are kind of trapped in this compartment, but the yeti mites are helping to take these defenses down. RC shield does hit that single inferno as well. So while the inferno is tanked, she goes in, gets it taken down. The wizard tower, and then just a couple more defenses are left, and this was a nice hit from Team Unique. We had another 13-star war here, a win against Havoc Esports. We've got Primer coming in with a very nice Queen Charge Lalo here. He's going to be starting off with the Queen over here, and he's going to actually get the Town Hall taken down with the Blimp and Sneaky Goblin. So we'll see that come in here in just a second. We'll speed up the start just a little bit and wait for things to start coming in. And there they go. Alright, so there's the Blimp, there's the Queen. He's going to make sure he gets that Town Hall taken down. So it is going to make it. The Queen did get a little low on health. He had to drop an early rage there to make sure she stays topped off. Gets that CC lured out. He does have to deal with a couple of headhunters there. Freezes up the headhunters. The Queen's getting really low, but he is able to save that Queen ability. If he didn't drop the rage when he did, he would have lost the Queen ability there, which would have probably resulted in a 2-star on this attack. But the Queen stays alive and keeps her ability, and she's going to continue onward. In the meantime, we got the King in down by 6 o'clock. Clearing out all these buildings. He's pushing that Queen in towards the single inferno compartment. So he sends in a headhunter to help deal with this enemy Queen. So the enemy Queen's going to go down. She'll step up, take down that expo, and then work her way in towards that single. He does have to freeze that single up. So there's the freeze spell. The Queen's going to work her way back in, take it down, and then she can continue onward. So now the RC is going to come in. That's going to help further that funnel so that the Queen continues on to that jump spell instead of working down towards this archer tower and all that stuff. So the Queen's going to work her way up, gets that scatter shot taken down, and then we're going to see the Lalo coming in soon to the Eagle. So here it goes. Lava Hound, Balloons, Warden, making their way in, headed towards that Eagle artillery to get it taken down. The Queen, once she's done fighting with these skeletons, she's actually going to go into the core of the base and get that multi-inferno taken down, and that's pretty important for this attack as well. So the scatter shot's firing at these outer troops over here with that Hound popping, and he's got the Eagle firing, but the Eagle's about to go down. He did drop a headhunter in for that enemy RC, but it actually stays alive because the headhunter hit a giant bomb there. So the RC is hanging on by a sliver of health, and this scatter shot is doing absolute work to these balloons, getting them all knocked down. So at this point, it's not looking super great. He's lost all of his balloons, but this Queen charge is absolutely insane, and it is still going, and it won't be stopped. So these minions over here being held up by the King is actually a good thing. Gives the Queen a little bit of time to get through this expo, and then work her way up to get through the air defense and this wizard tower so that the minions can stay alive and help her on cleanup. So she's going to get the wizard tower taken down. As soon as she starts hitting a wall, it's going to hit that Queen ability. So there she goes. She's going to get through that wall, take down those skeletons. So he found every skeleton trap on the base, I think, and she's going to be able to work through, and she can reach everything, no problem on this base at this point. And those minions are just they're just a little extra help at this point, and the Queen is going to be able to work through and get this base taken care of for the triple. And this was the third win of our 3 most recent wars. Another 13-star war from us. We did win this one on percentage, 13-13. Alright, next up we got J-Boy coming in with a Zap Dragons. And this is actually a pretty cool Zap here, as you'll see. He's got the Zaps, and then he's got those 3 Earthquakes. So he gets the Sweeper taken down, Wizard Tower's down, and he drops the CC. And the reason he did those Quakes like that is, as you'll see here in a minute, he'll be able to send in that RC and use her ability to take down that Inferno Tower now, because it has enough damage on it. So there's a giant there to tank for a little bit. There's the RC ability, and it takes down that Inferno Tower, gets that whole corner cleared out, and then a wizard behind is going to help clean some of that up. So then come the dragons and the balloons in from about 5 o'clock there. They're going to head straight into that eagle compartment, and then they find an early tornado trap, which is actually really nice. It's going to make sure he doesn't have to deal with that in the core of the base with these scatter shots. So a very nice tornado trap for J-Boy. Hits that warden ability, protects that blimp as it makes its way to the town hall. So he does have actually a Yeti bomb in there. He doesn't have to worry about pulling like a lava hound out of the CC because the CC is gone. So the dragons are working their way into the scatter shots. The king's actually made his way into that scatter shot compartment to help out, and he's doing quite a bit of work there to help these dragons out. The queen's still working her way around the outside, getting an air defense taken down. Very nice value from the queen. Of course, the town hall's down from that Yeti bomb as well. Now he's just got to get through a few more of these point defenses on the backside. Does have that multi up at the top and one more air defense. Freezes up the multi and the air defense. Gets that ground expo taken care of. That's going to help that queen stay alive and continue working her way around. He also has that king to deal with up there. He used his last freeze spell to freeze up that air defense and the multi-inferno. Dragons have to work through the king. Now the king is down. The dragons, he's got a whole lot of dragons alive. Some of them are on low health, but not all of them, and they're going to be able to power their way through this last air defense here. The queen's still alive, still pushing her way through, helping these dragons clean up these trash buildings. A couple of minions, some archers around the outside to help speed up that process. Dragons are working their way through the last of the point defenses that can target them. Archer tower goes down, and this was a great attack here from J-Boy. And finally, we will show my attack from our recent war. So I'm coming in here with a queen charge hybrid, and I'm going to be pushing this queen in towards the town hall. I've got the 2 yetis to funnel this queen in. So there's the first yeti with the wizard. I dropped that one first because I know the other one is going to lure the CC. So there are the yeti mites. I want to get that archer tower taken down. The yeti is going to work his way in there. There's the next yeti. Found a Tesla that I wasn't quite expecting there, but it's not going to be too big of a deal because I'm going to be able to send my king in and finish that funnel. So the queen's working on these headhunters. They did come out of the CC. Froze them up. Didn't have to waste my poison. I'll be able to poison those super minions now. And the queen will be able to work her way in. So there's a wizard. It's going to help the queen get through those super minions. The wall breaker does get the queen access to the town hall. So the CC's down. Headhunter's going to come in, help deal with that king. My king is in now. He's going to take down that storage, get those Teslas down, and then start heading up along this side. And then the siege barracks will go in there as well. So the queen is headed in. She will be able to take down the town hall. So there she goes. Not going to have to worry about her for a little bit. The hybrid's going to come in behind where the king was at. So we got all that stuff cleared out. So the hybrid can pretty much head straight into the base. So the town hall is down now. And the queen's going to head in and start taking care of some of these other buildings. The hybrid is making its way in. So the miners are in. The hog riders are going to follow. There's my RC with her new skin. Looking nice there and working in towards this Eagle artillery. So the enemy RC is going to go down. There are the first few shots from the Eagle. I will hit the Warden's ability here shortly. There it is. That's going to keep all those troops alive. The queen's going to work on a wall over here once she takes care of that cannon. So I'm going to send in a delayed wall breaker. And then once the queen breaks through that wall over there, the wall breaker is actually going to retarget and go for another layer break over there. So she's going to be able to go in, reach for the multi-inferno tower. My hybrid in the meantime is going towards this scatter shot on the back end. The RC is doing a lot of work in the core of the base, getting those defenses down. I did get that wall breaker to get my queen all the way in there. She's actually going to help get that back end scatter shot down, take that wizard tower down. So huge value from that queen there because of that extra wall that got opened up. So that was very nice. And everything is basically wrapping up. I've only got a few defenses left to worry about. I've got one cannon over here. I've got the mortar. Other than that, everything is just cleanup. I was able to pick up a triple for Not Quite Tribe. And that's going to be a wrap for this video. Let me know what you think of it down in the comments below. I do think here soon I want to try and do a video like this, except record the war attacks while we're still doing it, and record some of our live planning. Also, let me know what you think of that idea, if that's something you guys might want to see. I think it might be a little more interesting in that format, just to kind of see the thought process as we're doing the attacks, and kind of how we help each other out as a team. Other than that, though, if you like this video, be sure to hit me up with that thumbs up down below. If you want to see more Clash content from me, especially with all of this update stuff that's about to hit the game, be sure to click that subscribe button. Thank you guys for stopping by. I'll catch you all next time.